Hey everyone, and welcome to A Letter to My Boys. And here's our question for the day.
Hey Charlie, hey Teddy, it's me, Poppy. Today is November 7th, 2017, and our question for today is, what is your best fashion advice? Now, if you know me, and if you knew me in the past, one thing that you would never ask me advice on was fashion. I had three priorities for buying clothes. Number one was the price. I wanted to buy it as cheaply as possible. Number two was the comfort. I wanted clothes that were easy to wear and felt good, not clothes that looked good. And number three was utility. I wanted clothes that I could use in the summer, in the winter, in the spring, in the fall. I wanted clothes that I was going to be able to get my money's worth out of, and clothes that would be a good investment. But then I got older and I matured, and I had to buy clothes that were appropriate for business and professional occasions. So when I bought my first real suit as an adult, with a little bit of money in my pocket, I went to a tailor. Now, I was a little bit nervous because I expected it to cost me an arm and a leg. I really had no idea how much it was going to cost me. I had been to stores like Macy's or Bloomingdale's, and I knew how much a suit cost. Right? I was willing to pay $500. But when I went to those stores, I couldn't find anything that fit me well. Now, I've got a regular-sized body, but I have really long arms. So if I buy a suit that fits my body, the arms are too short. If I buy a suit that fits my arms, the body is way too big. So I was in a dilemma. I needed a suit that fit me well, that looked good, and that wasn't too expensive. So a friend suggested that I go to a tailor. I was very hesitant because I had this image in my mind of tailors being for rich old men, and I was neither of those things. But after some hesitation, I decided to give it a try. I said, I can try, I don't have to buy. But I went there with an open mind and some money in my pocket. And I have to say, it was the best decision I have ever made, fashion-wise. I went there, the people couldn't have been nicer. They explained everything to me. They held my hand and walked me through the process. They answered all the questions that I had, and they made me feel very comfortable. They showed me my options, and they showed me what would look good on me. So it was like having a personal dress assistant or a personal shopper who would show you what colors looked good, what materials would be suitable for what your needs were, and then what looked good on your body and with your face and your body type. So after that, they had to take the measurements. So they take measurements of all over your body to build a custom suit that's going to fit you perfectly. There's not going to be one arm that's a little longer than the other, or one leg that's a little too tight, or the bottom is a little saggy. Everything fit exactly the way I wanted it. And after we did the measurements and after we talked about the materials, I decided that I needed to buy some shirts and ties and a belt and shoes. And I was getting a little nervous about the price. But after everything got charged up, added, totaled, and I went to the cash register, I found that I was spending less, and sometimes significantly less, than at other stores that would give me similar quality clothing. So, my advice to you, don't be afraid to go to a tailor. If you're going to spend $50 on a shirt anyway, why not make it a custom shirt that's made just for you? So, how about you? What's your best fashion advice for your old man? Find me and let me know.
Thanks for listening, guys. Now go find me and let me know your answers.